Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Get Some with your sommelier Danielle Lindau with 5 to Wine Time. Today we are going to get some wines for the holidays. With the holidays, there's always those gatherings and we never know quite what to bring to the party. I wanted to show you a selection of wines that can make you the hit at your next holiday party or gathering. So I have 2 white wines and 2 reds, so let's just dive right into it. Our first wine of the flight is a Sauvignon Blanc coming from France. It is the 2018 La Petite Perriere Sauvignon Blanc Vin de France. So the Sauvignon Blanc grapes have been collected from all over France. So we should have a beautiful, cool climate, but very expressive in the glass. Sauvignon Blanc. That beautiful green-yellow core. Really nice and clean with a green rim variation. So nice, young, youthful. And on the nose, I am getting the tangerine, gooseberries, chive, kind of dill, light green herbs, and a little bit of wet stone, kind of wet chalk. But very vibrant on the nose, very intense in aromas. The structure on the Sauvignon Blanc is really nice, easy drinking with a 12.5 alcohol. It's not too aggressive on the palate. Light, crisp, clean. It's a really easy go-to for any holiday party as Sauvignon Blanc is quite the crowd pleaser. Our second wine of the flight is a Riesling coming from the Schlink Haus. It is the 2019 Spatlese Riesling. Gotta love the blue bottle, very nice and festive. They were one of the first actually to import blue bottles into America from Germany. So, fun little nerd fact. This Riesling, compared to the Sauvignon Blanc, has a little bit more of a straw yellow core. Still nice and effervescent. There's tiny little bubbles in there. This Riesling on the nose, I'm getting white peach, apricots, tangerines, as well as some beautiful minerality, some petrol notes. And the fruit is just really ripe on the palate. A little bit of melon notes even. This Riesling has so much fruit notes on it. The ripe fruit notes, rich and velvety, has some weight to it as it is a Spatlese from the residual sugar. That sweetness will not only fix those people who are looking for a sweet wine, but this wine is really well balanced. There's enough acidity to still make this an enjoyable wine for anyone's palate. This would go great with pork chops, with chicken, almondine. The acidity is just craving for food. Even one of my traditions on the holidays is going and getting really spicy Chinese food on Christmas Day. And I think this Riesling would be a really nice touch to that. This wine does have low alcohols due to all the residual sugar in the wine. It is 8%, so really nice, light on the alcohol. There is that beautiful sweetness. So it really can be that crowd pleaser, kind of going in between wines that are food friendly and craving food, but also for those people who are looking for something sweet to sip on. Our next wine we're going into now is starting with our reds. Cabernet Sauvignon is just a crowd pleaser. A lot of people enjoy the big boldness, the fruit forward, the oak. So whenever I'm going to a house party, I usually bring a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon as a gift to the host. People enjoy Cabernets. Cabernets go so well with foods, especially rich, hearty foods. It's from Ancient Peak, so Paso Robles. So a little bit farther south from San Francisco. But I really enjoy the wines coming out of Paso Robles. Just great value. They take such good care of the grapes and the expressions are there. 79% of this wine is Cabernet Sauvignon, while the remaining is their supporting grapes of Petite, Petite Verdot, and Merlot and Cab Franc. So kind of a little bit of a Bordeaux blend, but as I said, Cabernet dominant. With this, the Ancient Peak, you have that dark, opaque Cabernet Sauvignon colors with that ruby red rim, or that ruby red core going out to like a garnet rim. On the nose, it is explosive with red fruits. You have cranberries, you have raspberries, you have blackberries, cherries. It just keeps coming. I'm getting some pomegranate notes, I'm trying to pick this one. What is this fruit? Has a little bit of kind of a fig note going on. Not exactly fresh figs, but not the dried figs that we sometimes enjoy in Cabernets. So really quite interesting. You have black pepper notes. There is some beautiful savory herbs. This wine just keeps on delivering. On the palate, the supporting grapes are really coming through with the velvety smooth tannins of the Merlot, while you have the boldness of the Petite Verdot bringing in a little bit of a smoky element. Even with all these big, bold grapes being brought together in this wine, it is smooth. The tannins are quite enjoyable, which is what I like about Paso Robles. And Ancient Peaks take that extra step of maturing their wines 20 months in a blend of American and French oak. So there's these baking spices of the nutmeg, the cinnamon. I'm getting vanilla extract as well as a little bit of dill. It's very crowd pleasing. I think that you can enjoy this wine sipping or even with some of those main courses that we enjoy around the table. If you are thinking of going outside of the box of the major big three grapes, Cab, Merlot, Pinot Noir, I always say going with a blend is always a good choice. This one is the 1448 by Jeff Runquist. This is their 2018 vintage. It is a blend of 9 different grapes. The 2 major grapes are Petite Verdot and Petite Syrah, but those other 7 grapes include Viognier, Cab Franc, all these different grape varietals, and so it makes a really nice harmony in the glass itself. Plus a twist off is always nice. One thing that I like about this bottle is that it is somewhat mysterious with the label. You just have 4 numbers. It doesn't say the grapes. It doesn't say where it's from. But it catches your eye. It definitely starts that conversation. And then once you open up that bottle, it is a dark, deep, opaque color. Just makes me wonder what's going on inside the glass. And inside of that glass, you are getting red fruits, you're getting blue fruits, black fruits. So you're getting black raspberries, cranberry notes, figs, plums. This beautiful dusty character coming through like old leather, like a leather saddle. As well as you're getting green vegetables, petite roses and violets. It's a bouquet of flowers. It's a berry pie. It's just a lot going on in the glass, but it's all in harmony on the nose. And then on the palate, with it being a 13.7 alcohol, it's not overly aggressive, especially for a New World red blend. Quite smooth with the tannins, nothing too aggressive, as I said before. And that's what I like about blends, is that they are quite enjoyable to sip on, enjoy with different meals, especially with this one being Petite Verdot and Petite Syrah. You can go with game, you can go with venison, you can go with steak, you can go with chicken, you can go with salmon. It really is a food-friendly wine. Or you can skip the food and just enjoy this glass by a fireplace while chatting with your friends, catching up about what their holiday season has been like. Hopefully this flight of wine gave you a couple of ideas on what to bring to your next party, or if you're hosting, what to stock your bar with. It is 5 to wine time, so remember to click and subscribe. Links are down below, and I will see you guys soon. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.